TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
111.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Archer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Nothing for Kansas City in the first. The Tigers due up. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Montgomery will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading up.
Now to the plate, John Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. In is Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jorge.
First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One strike now from Archer. Ball 1. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 50, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Nico.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the stretch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bonifacio ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Brett Phillips will bat next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Phillips is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and he can't hang on. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tigers are challenging the
All right, we'll
previous
take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right
Upon
to do so
video
again
review,
later in the game
call of
if
out
needed.
at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
That's no question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. Strike one to start the at-bat. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. One down. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Lifted down the line in left. Stewart on the move. And they can't run it down. This is pulled into right. And the Royals are in the hit column. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And this throw gets away from him.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Merrifield is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 50 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now
Next will be the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bullet back up the middle. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Kansas City. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Cabrera
sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, number 50.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Bonifacio will call him off as he makes the catch and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Through 4, still tied. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman. Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Salvador Perez. as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
In there for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
For
Matt?
the Tigers,
all right, thanks, Heidi.
Baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now, Jake Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. O'Hearn is there. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Now in the box, Brett Phillips. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Calling for it, Stewart, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Goodrum, and there's out number 2.
The left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Alex Gordon. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. KC down in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Center fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Jones.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batter.
Ready once again, John Hicks, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping up now, Jordy Mercer. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tigers. And so stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
So that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
From the stretch, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The batter, number 66.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Tyler Kinley is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with.
Tyler Kinley.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 to count. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Jorge Bonifacio waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. Right
ready now, Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Fastball called strike 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14.
Standing in, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 KC. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 50. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far,